Welcome to Beau Eminent channel. A unique journey through New York City's newest underground art scene is embarked upon. Unseen creative spaces and their captivating expressions, often overlooked by the mainstream, are brought to light. Question, intrigue, think you know NYC art? Think again. What if I told you there's an entire universe of incredible, vibrant art hidden just beneath your feet, in places you'd never expect? Today, we're diving deep into New York City's newest underground art scene, revealing the captivating expressions that are often overlooked and unseen. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel. Urgent discovery. We're about to uncover New York City's most secretive and cutting-edge art. These are the hidden gems, the raw, unfiltered creative spaces that are defining the future of NYC's art world, long before they hit the mainstream. Personal invitation, adventure, forget the galleries, forget the museums. Join me on an exclusive adventure as we unlock the doors to NYC's newest underground art. We're talking about never-before-seen masterpieces and captivating expressions in secret locations. Get ready to have your mind blown by the city's true artistic pulse. Unearthing NYC's hidden canvas, the elusive nature of NYC's underground art scene, especially post-pandemic pop-ups and ephemeral installations. Tease the unexpected, from subway station transformations to forgotten alleyway galleries. Promise an exclusive look at art you won't find on any tourist map, emphasizing the newest aspect. The Subterranean Gallery Tour begins. First stop, a repurposed industrial space in Bushwick, highlighting a mixed-media collective active since early 2025. Transition to a unique projection art installation in a Lower Manhattan pedestrian tunnel, constantly evolving. Showcase an unexpected street art takeover in a specific, recently activated hidden courtyard in the East Village. Beyond the brush, diverse art forms explore interactive digital art exhibits found in unexpected corners, perhaps linked to upcoming tech art festivals. Introduce a performance art troupe using forgotten public spaces as their stage, focusing on their November 2025 schedule. Highlight the burgeoning, sound art movement taking root in specific, acoustically unique underground locations. The artists and their stories. Interview a featured artist about their inspiration for choosing unconventional spaces, focusing on their fresh perspective. Discuss the challenges and rewards of creating art in non-traditional, often temporary, venues. Emphasize the community aspect, how these artists are building a new art ecosystem from the ground up. Your invitation to explore provides subtle hints or clues for viewers to discover these spots themselves, without giving away exact addresses. Encourage viewers to share their own discoveries of NYC's hidden art, fostering engagement in the comments. Call to action. Subscribe for more unconventional NYC explorations and support the underground art scene. OCD Chinatown. Chinatown tucked away in a glass-walled booth inside a Chinatown mall, OCD Chinatown has quietly become a gateway to experimental art forms that might otherwise go undetected. Founded in 2018, the space focuses on sound, image, object, movement, and thought, as the medium itself. What makes it especially fascinating is how it blends intimate scale with radical potential. The small footprint invites risk, the booth format builds tension between visibility and privacy, and the curatorial focus often centers on queer narratives and alternative histories. Visiting feels like stepping into a fishbowl of art. You're both separated and engaged, observing and being observed. One review describes the space as small, so there's the opportunity to play with space in a way that may be more difficult in a large gallery or institution. If you go, pay attention to the margins of the exhibit. In such underground settings, it's often the audio drift, the off-kilter lighting, or the interaction between the passer-by mall traffic and the gallery space that produces the magic. The feeling here is less commercial white cube and more experimental laboratory of ideas. Since its founding in 1994, Apex Art has carved a niche as a non-profit space that champions experimentation over commerce. Located at 291 Church Street in Lower Manhattan, it embraces open call programs, international curatorial experiments, and works by artists who often fall outside the traditional gallery circuits. What stands out about Apex Art is its deliberate push against the gallery as brand model. Instead of boasting big names or chasing market trends, it offers a platform for voices and perspectives that may lack commercial backing but possess urgency and originality. One founder described their approach as alternative thinking, alternative spaces. For the visitor, the experience is layered. You might walk into a show that mixes sculpture, performance, video, and text, all crammed into an enigmatic, more modest footprint. Here the art isn't just for looking, it's for activating ideas, often by artists who are still forming their practice. If you're curious about what's next in NYC's art world, rather than what's already been canonized, Apex Art is a strong stop. Last Frontier NYC. The large warehouse loft atmosphere, raw concrete floors, high ceilings, its location inside a film studio complex, brings scale and friction. You feel the industrial past and the creative present in contact. It often hosts multidisciplinary experiments, painting, video, performance, and emphasizes a campfire approach, artists sharing work in a loose community rather than polished gallery shows. For a visitor curious about underground art in NYC, Last Frontier feels like walking into a work in progress, rather than a fixed display. Doors only open for special events, so planning ahead yields serendipity. The vibe leans toward the bold, the unfinished, the boundary-pushing. The Brooklyn Loft, Bushwick, Brooklyn. Located at 476 Jefferson Street, the Brooklyn Loft isn't exactly a gallery in the classic sense. It's an art and workshop space that has carved a niche for itself through themed figure drawing and experimental art sessions. The Brooklyn Loft. Since April 2023, the space has run weekly figure drawing nights, including queer bodies, nude figure drawing, and expanded into collage, poetry, other creative workshops. What's compelling is how the space flips the underground gallery model into something participatory. The audience isn't just looking at art, they're making it, in a space that feels raw, communal, and welcoming rather than pristine and framed. If you visit, you might arrive expecting a silent exhibition and instead find a shared session of drawing, conversation, wine, or just the hum of an open studio. The story here is about art as practice, not simply display.